What would we like to achieve with this institute? So we are here in Vienna, partly by accident, partly on purpose. I was asked to set up this institute, and I thought Vienna is an interesting place. I can get people to come here. Central Europe is an important place. And so we're here to set up this institute to sort of invent the future. This is our first event. We have about 50 people here, all different persuasions, all different backgrounds, from all over the world. And these people have all come here because they're all interested in where the world is going, what the future looks like, and how can we positively impact that. So in a year, we're certainly going to have another event like this, but by then we will have put into place, in a more formal way, this network of people that are here, and some of them may drop out, some of them may have found it uninteresting, but from what I've seen, most of them are engaging, they find it interesting, they want to be part of this. And so in a year, I think we'll have a network pulled together. We have 3 or 4 research projects planned already, and I'm sure we'll develop another 3 or 4. So I think within a year, we hope to see a structure put into place with people, with topics, with ideas that is not only here in Vienna, but is now recognized in the world of think tanks, of governments, of corporations, that we're someone that is worthwhile to engage in or engage with and want to be our partners in this. And so I think in a year, I'd like to see this institute, this project in Central Europe, and this whole idea about our future well underway with a fresh, with a new, with a challenging agenda to try to invent the future. I'm going to give you a different answer. I myself have always been puzzled about why I succeeded. You know, I was a refugee, and when you're a refugee, you lose all your financial capital, right? The communists take all your money. You lose your social capital because your family's destroyed. And you lose your human capital because what you learned, your language, etc., now is no longer useful. What you don't lose, and I never understood this, was your cultural capital. And so that history of your parents' family, their understanding of the world, what they try to instill in you, I never understood how important that was. And when I wrote my memoirs, which I just finished, I realized that that is what made a big difference in my life. And that's a question no one has ever asked. What I didn't understand in my life when I was growing up as an immigrant in Cleveland, Ohio, right, and living in a low-income housing project with Black people, Puerto Ricans, hillbillies, people preying on each other, crime. All I wanted to do was, instead of being an immigrant, I wanted to become an American. And so I tried to change, and I didn't understand the value of my cultural heritage. And it wasn't until years later, and actually in the last 10 years, that I started to realize that how important that was and how that helped me succeed in life.